Now we're moving on to momentum building source number 3, borrowing momentum. Making a bold move can be a lonely endeavor, and when your own tank starts to feel empty, you have to know where to find the fuel from the world around you. This season, my guest showed us that you don't have to generate all your energy internally. We found 4 specific ways to borrow momentum. Now, isn't that a cool concept that you can borrow momentum from others? And the 4 ways to borrow momentum are distinguishing between your supporters and your elevators, proactively building new networks from scratch, sharing your vulnerable truth to find community, and establishing a rhythm cadence for networking. Okay, let's go ahead and dive in. One of the most important concepts of this season is a concept I learned from Robin Woods in season 3. She made a game changing distinction between 2 types of people in your life: supporters and elevators. Supporters are your friends and family. They cheer you on and they encourage you. They will always be there for you. But elevators are the people who are actively lifting you up and challenging you to get better because they've been there and done that. As Brene Brown says, they've been in the arena, so they can give you advice from that place. Ashley Cheteres understands that when you are in a new role or a new bold move, you can't wait for those elevators to come to you. You actually have to go out sometimes and find them. She borrowed momentum by turning her elevator rides and her coffee breaks into an opportunity to build a new support system.
When you're new, right, you have to be the go-getter. You have to be the self-starter. You're the one, again, that has to go shake the hands, kiss the babies. But in a real life situation, that can mean saying hello to someone new and introducing yourself to someone in the elevator. That could be when you hear a new name in a meeting. You could say, "Hey, like I just heard your name, would love to get virtual coffee or get in-person coffee," and like scheduling that conversation. I used to play small and be scared to do those things because they're going to be like, "Who's this weird person?" But people actually like it. It takes the pressure off them. That's the first thing. So being that go-getter, and I knew that I had to do that, especially in a new role because no one knew me.
But borrowing momentum isn't just about finding your elevators, it's also about the psychological relief that comes from building community. Simone Knego pointed out that we get stuck when we compare our behind the scenes struggles to everyone else's polished success. And man, can I relate to this one. And that's why it's so great to be able to find people who are honest with you about the hard parts, the messy middle of their journeys. Because then you can realize that everybody is navigating those hard times too. And that shared reality is what gives you energy to stay in the game.
I'm sitting at this event, and one of the women I'm with who is a friend, and she, from the outside, her life looks perfect. Again, she has it all together. She's doing all the things. And she started talking about what she struggles with. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not alone. I had no clue that she struggled until she said those words, because from the outside, it looked like everything on social media perfect. And that was like a big moment for me to say, okay, this is why we share our truth, because we never know who we can help. And that in that moment, that really helped me, and it helped me move forward.
Sherehan Ross takes this idea even further, arguing that your network is actually your net worth. I've heard that so many times in my life, and I've never really understood what it truly meant until I got inside of my bold move. By putting her ideas out there publicly, she gained the credibility to reach out to top leaders in her industry. She built her personal brand, she shared her insights and her knowledge with her community, and then it turned her network into a resource she could tap into whenever she needed advice or a fresh perspective. And that helped fuel her to keep going.
Your network is your net worth. It's not how much money
Mm.
you have in your bank account. It's who knows you, who talks about you when you're not there, who you can go to, and they will pick up the phone, pick up their DM. You know why? Because I built my network, I built my personal brand, and it became my net worth. And so that's what I bring to the table. That's how I future proof myself.
Finally, we learned that borrowing momentum isn't a one-time event. It is a habit. Michelle Beyo sustains her momentum by networking. She goes to several conferences each year, and if you listen to the episode, she'll tell you exactly how much time she spends going to conferences. And she does it intentionally. While she's there, she books dozens of meetings to ensure she's constantly keeping her business in the conversation.
I'm booking 20 to 30 meetings over the 3 days. I'm not just going to listen to the content or be the content. It is a constant interaction of meeting new people. Maybe that's to know them. Maybe that's because you're going to do content with them. Maybe that's because they're going to be your client. Nothing is immediate. Everything is for the long term. I've built a very big network, but that's because I let in a lot of meetings to figure out what they're up to, what their synergies are, how can I help them, how could they help me. Maybe there's nothing there, but I'm willing to take the meeting to find out. So I think you have to, if you want to go out on your own, you have to be uncomfortable or comfortable with going and networking.
Okay, we're at that moment again where I want you to hit pause and take a moment to reflect on how you will borrow momentum with each of these questions from the momentum audit. Question number 1, who are your elevators? Beyond the friends and the family who cheer you on, can you name 3 people who have reached the level you're aiming for and can help you next level your current strategy? Question number 2, are you the one to ask somebody to join you for coffee? This week, can you reach out to one person you don't know well? Maybe it's somebody in your office or somebody in your industry, and be the one to initiate the conversation. Question number 3, are you sharing the messy version of your story? Instead of just posting your wins, have you shared a specific struggle with a peer or a community to see and to understand that you aren't the only one dealing with it? And question number 4, are you building your network? Are you sharing your specific expertise so that when you need advice, industry leaders recognize your name and want to help you when you need it most?